Stop what you're doing. If you've ever set foot on a Thai beach or dreamed of pretending you're a slow-motion Baywatch extra, you need to hear today's story. Welcome to Bangkok Buzz, where the coconuts are cold and the news is even cooler. Smash that like button, drop a comment, and subscribe now, unless your internet is slower than a Bangkok traffic jam. All set? Let's ride. Get this, it's Monday afternoon in Phuket. On Naiharn Beach, the monsoon is tossing waves big enough to swallow your inflatable flamingo. The lifeguards are waving red flags like they're at a Formula One pit stop. Their message? Do not swim. Seriously, no swimming. Don't even look at the ocean. But apparently, the word no is just a suggestion for some tourists. A squad of foreign beachgoers decides, hey, the ocean wants to kill us? Sounds like a great way to get Instagram likes. The lifeguards, heroes, tanned, and honestly far too patient, try to herd them away with whistles. Next thing you know, these sand-soaked tourists start throwing punches. Yes, actual fisticuffs. Let me be clear, it was less Baywatch, more WrestleMania, Phuket edition. Spitting, yelling, fists flying. You can almost hear the sound of a million face palms echoing across the island. Online, Phuket's keyboard warriors erupted. People want these tourists fined, deported, blacklisted, maybe even forced to listen to the lifeguards' whistle on repeat until their next holiday is in Siberia. The angry mob is not wrong. You don't disrespect the folks whose job is to keep you alive, especially during a monsoon, unless you think Darwinism should be an Olympic sport. A big-name marine safety boss even called for giving lifeguards the power to detain unruly swimmers. Imagine that job description. Must be able to swim, and also wrestle stubborn tourists to shore. Meanwhile, the monsoon tide doesn't care if you're a hardened surfer or a Norwegian in rented board shorts. Those red flags mean business. Ignore them, and you're basically signing up for the world's wettest Uber ride, straight to the afterlife. Let's just remember the golden rule of Thailand's beaches. When the flag is red, your tan can wait. Give the lifeguards a break. They're heroes, not your personal surf instructors or backup WWE referees. Switching gears, let's climb out of the water and onto the roads. 17,000, yes, 17,000 foreigners fined for driving without a license this year. That's more people than the average open mic audience at Khao San Road. In just 3 weeks, police in Phuket caught over 1,400 people without a license. Add those caught without helmets, and we've got a full village of dangerous drivers. If you're on Phuket and your idea of international driving permit is a selfie on a rented scooter, brace yourself for fines and maybe a starring role in Thailand's least fun reality show, Impound That Vehicle. Rental shops aren't off the hook either. If your business model includes handing keys to anyone who can spell V-room, consider yourself warned. And let's give a round of applause to our Russian friends, currently leading the international leaderboard for driving infractions. Silver linings, though. More people are wearing helmets, maybe because it's the latest Phuket fashion trend, or maybe because nobody looks cool in a hospital gown. Meanwhile, the road and rail updates are coming in hot. The much-anticipated mass transit system, the Phuket version of the BTS, but with 24/7 holidaymakers and a bonus sunburn, is creeping closer. The idea? Zipping from the airport to Geelong without wading through scooters, tuk-tuks, and enough roundabouts to make your head spin. Plus, big rail projects promise to move people to the mainland without triggering interstate squabbles. Let's not forget tunnel fever, the Katu-Patong Expressway that is 80% dreams, 20% paperwork. Tunnel vision is all the rage, but as usual, the government has to wade through approvals, environmental studies, and, quite frankly, a mountain of paperwork taller than the Big Buddha. While everyone waits for the next official groundbreaking, residents are just hoping to shave 5 minutes off the school run. And who doesn't love a good bypass drama? More projects in the works, more intersections scheduled for an exorcism by traffic engineers, more promises to save commuters from chronic scooter rage. The only thing evolved faster than these roadworks? The ability of locals to find ingenious shortcuts nobody else knows. Meanwhile, the housing and land shuffle keeps things spicy. Provincial officials just told dozens of residents, migrant workers and locals alike, to pack their bags and skedaddle, all in the name of national guidelines, forest conservation, and keeping the coastline so clean you could eat your roti off it. For some, this means sweating it out, worrying where to go next. Others, in certain villages, get the keys to newly allocated plots. Government logic. Sometimes musical chairs, sometimes property handouts. Here's the real talk. Forests and beaches don't stand a chance against the combined power of bulldozers, concrete mixers, and humans with dreams of a beachfront shack. That's why officials are on site, doling out deadlines, measuring tape, and a polite but firm, move it or lose it. One thing's for sure, if you build in the wrong place, you better keep your suitcase handy. If your nerves aren't frayed, let's talk international drama. Cambodia and Thailand getting into a heated you first, know you first dance at the border. Some Cambodian soldiers apparently wandered into Thai territory, left a landmine or two for luck, and now there's a standoff as tense as a full moon traffic jam. The Thai military's orders? If you see anyone planting explosives, don't wait. Take action. Meetings are scheduled. Talks are promised, and both sides are showing off just how good their uniforms look in a standoff. Cool heads are needed, and so is a healthy amount of caution. Why should Phuket care, you ask, when the border is over 1,000 kilometers away? Because nothing kills vacation vibes like a headline that says, "Security Alert." National stability is the secret sauce in Phuket's tourism curry. All this wild news and chaos is just a normal Tuesday in Thailand's biggest island paradise. But before you run off to book your next accident-prone holiday, let me drop some investment wisdom. Property developers in Phuket are ready to take your wallet on the adventure of a lifetime. Condos for less than a fast car, or villas that look like a Bond villain's lair. Real estate is hot, and apparently, so is the music, judging by every beach bar playlist. If you want more wild stories, sizzling updates, and wilder opinions, stick with Bangkok Buzz. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you want your algorithm hotter than a som tum cart at lunchtime. I'll see you next time, where we answer the burning question. Just how many laws can a tourist accidentally break in a single tuk-tuk ride? Stay spicy, keep it legal, and remember, when in doubt, follow the flag.